A 2025 article in Forbes noted that in 5 years, Gen Z, who are currently aged between 13 and 28 years old, will make up 30% of the nation's workforce. While 2030 may seem far away, it is important for industries to create a plan to attract, engage and retain this new labour cohort. Approximately 1 in 8 young people are currently reported to be out of work or education, and 84 BHS-approved riding schools closed in the last 3 years. 2 figures that will affect the ability of the horse racing industry to recruit the next generation of staff. In racing, our stable employee register shows that 35% of the current employees are Gen Z, and we can assume that over 80% of these are on an apprenticeship or a training programme. Gen Z is the most diverse generation in history and responsible for shaping the workplace of the future. Horse racing is working hard to ensure that we're attractive to them, but are we doing enough to be relevant and engaging? Gen Z are starting their careers during a really tough economic landscape, a recession, housing crisis and social instability, and it is affecting how they are choosing their careers. It is no surprise then that a survey of Gen Z completed by Top Employers Institute found that the top 3 priorities when choosing an employer were a clear path for development opportunities, a safe and healthy workplace and a financially stable organisation. It might surprise many in the room, but it is reported that only 6% say leadership is their primary goal in their careers. We should ask ourselves, with this age demographic, are we using the right strategies to retain this group of workers? What matters more to this group is working for a company whose values align with their own. 77% said having a sense of purpose is important to their job satisfaction and well-being. A significant number of respondents have rejected employers that didn't align with their personal ethics or beliefs. They expect jobs to offer purpose, balance and mental health support. They will not turn a blind eye. Clearly, perspectives around horse welfare will continue to play a vital role, and this is evidenced by Project Beacon, which highlights how horse welfare can be a barrier for young people engaging with our sport, which has to translate to appetites into work. Diversity matters too. Research undertaken by Johns Hopkins University stated that for Gen Z, a company's dedication to diversity and inclusion is not just a nice to have, but an expectation. It emphasises that Gen Z want companies to demonstrate their principles through action. We know training drives retention. 44% of Gen Z workers say they'll leave if they don't receive career development opportunities, reinforcing the future requirement for meaningful CPD opportunities for all. They are motivated by continuous learning and value employers who offer clear paths for upskilling and career progression. We have some excellent organisations in racing already committed to attracting this generation to work in our sport, including Careers in Racing and each of our training providers. As the industry statistics demonstrate, we also need to work tirelessly to ensure that we are listening to the needs of Gen Z to improve retention rates. The National Trainers Federation, the National Association of Racing Staff and the Thoroughbred Breeders Association have continuously demonstrated their commitment to getting this right alongside the Horse Racing Industry People Board. The voices heard on today's panel will showcase just some of the strategic and operational work being done in our industry to support this inspiring generation of workers.